First of all, how did you get to UConn? I heard Vandy was close, but what brought you all the way across the country?
Yeah, UConn, they reached out to me late in my recruiting process. Thankfully, they did. At that time, I had a planned visit to go see Vanderbilt. But when UConn came up, it was just an opportunity I couldn't let slip away. So went right from Vanderbilt to UConn to sit in on a workout. And I was just there for one night and, saw everything that I needed to see. And, I'm just glad I got the opportunity to come here and be a part of this team.
Did you know anyone there? Any connection to the staff or players or anything?
Actually, one of my San Diego coaches, Coach Marty Bahar, he's good friends with Coach Luke Murray. So they were in, talks, and Marty was a big part in my recruiting process. So, introduced me to Luke, and Luke reached out and asked me to come visit and offered me a chance to be on the roster. So, took advantage of that.
How was it to play St. Mary's and now play Gonzaga again after your past
Yeah,
years?
it felt good to get that revenge on St. Mary's. At my time at San Diego, I was never able to beat them. So it just felt good to knock them off on a stage like this. And obviously, we got a tough opponent like Gonzaga coming in next. So never beat them either. So looking forward to doing that tomorrow.
Won NIT at San Diego?
Yeah, we went to the NIT in 2019. Played Memphis at the FedEx Forum. Lost that game, but it was a good experience for us. And we did put together back-to-back 20-win seasons. So we saw some success at San Diego, but my past 3 years were pretty tough on me. So I was just looking for an opportunity to come to a program and see success.
What's this like? Playing for Final Four?
Yeah, it's a blessing. We're 40 minutes away from reaching that Final Four, so it's something that I've always dreamed about my whole life. Just having an opportunity to do it on a stage like this. So, dreams do come true, and if you put in the work, the opportunities will come, and thankfully mine came.
I heard you guys had somebody broke into your team bus or something. Did you have any things going?
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything stolen, but yeah, things happen.
Just another piece of adversity.
Yeah.
You got to be mentally tough in situations like that, Joe. Just almost block it out because things are replaceable.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. A lot of the guys, were strong through it and, didn't let it phase them, obviously, considering the way we played yesterday. So we were just locked in on the game.
In this time of year, how quickly, you got to turn around and game prep? How much did you already know about Gonzaga, and what did you learn overnight, if you will?
Yeah, I'm fairly familiar with their program after playing against them for the past 5 years. But a lot of these guys, may not have known them as well as I have. So Coach Luke Murray's got the scout this week for Gonzaga. He's done a great job so far, and just trying to prove to these guys how good of an offense team they are and how quickly they get the ball up the floor and how many, offensive weapons they have. So we're going to need to bring our A game on defense tomorrow, but we're ready to do that.